7 University of Florida football players will not be playing at the season opener against Michigan. Coach Jim McIlwain says the group of players made some choices that were extremely disappointing. One of those suspended was wide receiver Antonio Callaway. Ahead in sports, Culpepper will have more on the suspensions and how it could affect the Gators' matchup against Michigan.
Thanks. Well, less than a month away from the start of the college football season, and the Gators are going to be a little short-handed at the start of the year.
Culpepper is in with the detail on the suspension for the Florida football team. Cole.
Yeah, Janice, 7 players suspended, including their best offensive player. And they're going to have to start the season without them against none other than Michigan. More to come straight ahead in sports. When the Florida Gators open their season on September 2nd, they'll do so with 7 players suspended, including their most potent offensive weapon. The school announced today that Antonio Callaway and 6 others will not play in the opener against Michigan. Callaway was cited for a marijuana charge in May. He was the most dangerous player on the field for the Gators the last year, maybe 2. The other players aren't the caliber of Callaway. They include linebacker James Houston, offensive tackle Kadeem Telfort, defensive lineman Yvonis Davis and Jordan Smith, offensive lineman Richard Desir-Jones, and linebacker Ventrell Miller. Head coach Jim McIlwain said in a statement that the players, quote, made some choices that are extremely disappointing and that they will use this as a learning opportunity.
Well, football season is just weeks away, but the Gators are taking a big L, and it's early. 7 Gators will be on the bench for the season opener. Details coming up in sports.
To the college ranks, the Florida Gators dropped a bombshell this afternoon as they suspended 7 players for their opener against Michigan. Perhaps the biggest hit, though, star receiver Antonio Callaway is one of the guys in that group. Some of the players who were suspended allegedly used funds from part of their scholarships to buy electronics and then reported the credit card stolen, or they went on to sell the purchased equipment. Callaway recently faced discipline, too, after a misdemeanor marijuana citation in the spring. Florida, of course, will meet Michigan at AT&T Stadium on September 2nd.